Greetings and welcome to another video, this time from my unkempt back garden. I guess I've got more time to do something about that at the moment though. Anyway, today's video is looking at a stove. It's just a bit of fun really, this one. Definitely not lightweight, but certainly great fun for if you've got a family going out, things like that. Okay, so I shall show you this stove. Okay, so this is the stove. Comes in this little bag. And this is a wood gas stove. Presume this bit so you could maybe use some meths or something like gel fuel. Don't know really. The stove itself weighs 380 grams, including that bit in the bag. It's obviously not lightweight, but what it is very cheap. This was 13 quid off eBay, sorry, 13 pounds off eBay. It's my second one. My first one died after about a year, so I have been using that with a little piece of metal in the bottom, but I thought I would just get a new one. Okay, I've set the stove up on a plant pot full of stones. It does get very, very hot underneath it, so if you're using it on timber it will burn. It's best put on stones, or if you're using it out, I would take the top layer of turf off, make sure the soil isn't peaty, and then just use it on that. So you can burn all sorts obviously in these, but what I tend to use is, I don't know if you can see that, cat litter, wood pellet cat litter. Gets used in biomass boilers as well. There is in there about 350 grams, and then to get it going I just use a couple of these eco firelighters. Okay, put the pot support on, and I'm just going to let that get itself heated up, and it should start gasifying the wood pellets and just burning the gas off them. Right, hopefully you can see that the flames are now starting to, they're coming out of the vent holes around the top edge. I'll just take the pot support off. Yeah. Now, from previous burnings from these, 350 to 400 grams of the cat litter pellets gets a burn time, just left on its own, doing nothing, not agitating it, gets a burn time of about an hour. As more or less a campfire, you know, an hour burn time off such a small amount of fuel is pretty good. I've also noticed that it doesn't spit. You're not getting little fire dogs floating around and landing on tents. So for use nearer your tent, I wouldn't recommend using it very close, but use nearer a tent, I don't see a problem with it. What I am going to do later on is light it up again in the evening and let my daughters have some toasted marshmallows on it. So we shall see how that works out. Probably chaos with my girls, but hey. Right, I'm going to do another little test. We have a pan with a litre of cold water in. And I'm just going to time and see how long that takes to come to the boil. But I'm not going to film it all. Okay, not the fastest of boil times, 10 minutes, but when it'll last an hour. And let's face it, we're not in a hurry at the moment, are we? Right, I am just going to let that burn out now. And then later on this evening I will relight it up and get some marshmallows on the go for the girls.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And don't forget to click that notification bell. Oh, Madison, that's a hot potato.
One more thing, please all look after yourselves, look after each other in this difficult time, and remember the words of Jake and Elwood Blues. Please remember, people, that no matter who you are and what you do to live, thrive and survive, there are still some things that make us all the same. You, me, them, everybody. If you don't know that song, go and listen to it, it's brilliant. Bye for now, see you next time.